I just got this twin bed on Amazon, and if you stay tuned to the end, you'll be able to see exactly how to build it and then the final product, and you'll be able to see how cute it is. But I got this for my daughter. I got the twin size. Um and it's like a Sherpa material. It's so cute. It's like nice and cozy. Looks like a little soft teddy bear. But it was super easy to build. I think it took me an hour total, and that's even with breaks of like stopping to help my kids. And I did build it wrong actually, and so I had to like take it apart a little bit and rebuild it. So I'll go into that just a little bit. But it was pretty easy to build. All the pieces came just like it was supposed to. It wasn't missing any parts, and it came with the tool you need to build it all of the screws. So that was really nice. So I started with unboxing everything, taking everything out. Everything is wrapped up individually, which is really nice. So it keeps the material nice and clean. There's no scratches on anything. So that was something I really appreciate. But it was super easy to put together. The instructions are very clear. And honestly, like it was so easy to build. You can follow the pictures exactly. There are no words, just pictures. And then everything is labeled. So it's super easy to follow along. The one part that I did go wrong was the sideboards. You connect two pieces together, and one of them is slightly longer than the other one. And that actually matters when you're going to put in the beams through the middle of the bed that support the slats. That actually matters. So the longer piece goes closest to the headboard. So that's something really important to note. The longer piece of the side rail goes closest to the headboard, and then the shorter piece goes closer to the footboard. And then that matters because the middle beams that go underneath the slats, they will not fit. They'll both be too short if you don't do it correctly. So that was where I went wrong, and I had to just take off the sideboards and put them back on. So it wasn't too hard. I just had to switch sides. Um, but another thing is there are two ways that you could put this together. So everything like slides into the bracket. There's a bracket on it and it like slides onto the screw. So you can start by putting the screws in just slightly, and then you can slide the pieces on, and then you can tighten them, which that's how I would recommend doing it, just because then it's easier to like finger tighten them, and you only have to use the Allen wrench to get the very tightest, because the Allen wrench doesn't really fit, and it totally hurts my fingers. Like my fingers are like so red from doing that. So that's how I would recommend doing it. So you don't have to use the Allen wrench very much, or you can just put the bracket on and then tighten the whole thing with the bracket on. So it's just totally preference, but that's just what I thought. But once you put it together, it's super cute. It's very sturdy, and the slats, I like how many slats there are. There's two different bundles, so it goes on either side of the middle support beam, but they're close enough together that the mattress isn't going to like fall through them or start to like protrude through them. And you do not need a box spring if you don't want one. We do not have a box spring on it, and you'll see that in the final image. The only thing about that is that the mattress that we have is a memory foam mattress, so it's pretty thin. It's an 8-inch. So you can see there's like this big of a gap in between the top of the bed and where the headboard starts. So that's completely preference to you. If you have a box spring, you definitely won't have that issue. But also, if you have a really thick mattress, you won't have that issue. But also, the pillow covers it, and my daughter's 6, so she really doesn't care at all. And I don't think it looks bad. And you can see that in the final image. You can decide for yourself what you think. It is built really well. It's very sturdy, and I think it's really good quality. I'm sitting on it right now. I don't hear any squeaking or creaking when I move around. So that was one thing that I'm really impressed with. So I honestly I think this is a 10 out of 10 bed. It's so adorable, and it could go with so many different decor styles. I have like this fun pattern wall here, so I didn't want anything to like be competing with it. So this is perfect. It gives a little bit of texture without adding like a pattern or anything. So it's super fun, perfect for little girls' rooms, and it does come in like tons of different sizes. So maybe you love it for yourself and you want it like in a king bed, and I think that that would be great too. It does have a pretty low profile. It's pretty close to the ground. So it's great for kids. And if you add a box spring, it would be a little bit taller, but you can see in my final image like how low it is to the ground. And I really have nothing bad to say about it. And I hope that this was helpful, and follow me for more.